All right, welcome to the relationship show. This woman writes this post: Is friendship the secret to a long lasting relationship? She says, Hey, Reddit. So, myself, 24, and the guy who's 26, I was seeing for the last 4 months, recently decided to go from casually dating to friends. And look at this. So she talks about how this is such a good move and how successful it is. But then we'll see what she's really feeling at the end of this post and what so just watch what women say versus how they're really feeling and how they're reacting. So if you're a guy and agreeing to be in friend zone, look what it does to the attraction and look what you're agreeing to be. So it's like if you are interested in her romantically and you agree to be in friend zone, chances are, dude, it's not going to work out very good for you. So check this out. She says, it was probably the best decision we ever made. As not only does he reply much faster now, but he also initiates way more. And so she's thinking this is a good thing. She's thinking that, oh, because he initiates more and he's chasing me more, that's good. Because society's conditioned everyone to think this and think that this actually works for attraction and thinking the guy has to chase women. But now that we've seen what she says, we'll go continue on and see how she's actually reacting, actually feeling, and what this makes her feel like as far as being in a relationship with him. 2 areas he lacked in significantly, which made me want to drop him prior. Meaning she's like, oh, he's not chasing me, so I need to friend zone him. And then now that he's chasing me more, that's appropriate. She's like, the only thing that has changed is that we are more brutally honest. Really? Because I'm going to bet that he's thinking, he's like, shit, like I still want to date this woman. But I think that maybe if I'm in friend zone, maybe I want to be like, I'll work my way up to dating her again. But he's not telling you that. He's telling you, hey, I'm just cool being friends. It's like unlikely right now. So I don't think you two are being brutally honest. You might be like proud or something like that, or doing actions to say like, oh, bettering yourself. But like, look at the results that you're getting. Upfront and open with each other than we were ever before. But you're not being upfront about like what your real interests are. It's like, especially the guy's perspective, is interested in being in a relationship with you. She says, there's also no denying that we enjoy each other's company, and especially for him, since he doesn't have any close female friends, he can just hit up and do activities with. It's like, shit, dude. It's like, do you really want that? Do you really want to just be in this platonic thing? If you don't, if you want to be more than that, do not agree to this, because it's just going to stick you in that friend zone and basically not let you get out. Ultimately, we agreed that we didn't want to lose each other simply because things didn't work out. And whilst we had great chemistry, we both didn't like one another enough to want to pursue a romantic connection. Is that true? From the guy's perspective, is that true? I'm willing to bet no. That said, I do wonder if there is potential for this to turn into something else other than friends, parentheses, romantic interests. I'll admit I began to catch feels somewhere down the line. Listen to this. But since becoming just friends, those feelings have somewhat faded. So she's telling him to pursue her, to just be friends. And then what happens when she becomes friends and he's pursuing and he's doing all the chasing? Her attraction drops like clockwork. It will happen almost every single time when the guy starts pursuing more and agreeing to be in friend zone. She says, I don't mean to get my hopes up or anything, but I'd be interested to know if anyone had similar experiences. If so, what that led to. Parentheses, be in a relationship or just a stronger friendship. So that's why you can't try to get advice from women about what makes women attracted to guys, because they're going to give you things like, oh, you need to chase more, or you need to respond every time I text you, like right away, immediately, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're busy or not. And you need to be the one who initiates the conversation. You need to be the one who's like in this friend zone thing and take care of me and hang out as a platonic thing. It's like, if you follow that advice, you're just going to be in friend zone. You're not going to have she's not going to have any romantic interest in you. So look at what she actually responds to compared to what she actually says. because the two things are oftentimes opposites. And that is just because very few people know how attraction works and know what they're actually feeling and how to take action in order to get those feelings or to get results that actually work. And so recognize if you're in this guy's standpoint and you are in a relationship and then she friend zones you, if you agree to this is what you're going to experience. You're going to experience a friend zone vibe from then on, and her attraction will just continue to drop, even though you think that even if she says like, oh, you're so sweet, or you hang out like platonically on like a friend zone thing, you think that those connections are raising her attraction, and then you like pursuing her and chasing her more and more, and her telling you like you're sweet, or oh, you're so brutally honest, I respect you so much for that. It's like those things, even though she says it, it's not what she's feeling. So, dude, I mean, look at her actions, look at her responses, her emotional responses. Are you getting anywhere? What's your outcome? Do you actually want to be in a relationship? If that's the case, do not agree to be in friend zone. When she friend zones you, say, hey, I like you more than that. I wouldn't be interested in just like a platonic relationship. I just can't settle for that. And so, I mean, if you change your mind and want to be date, then you can reach out, but otherwise just take care. You just walk away, state your terms, walk away, and then it's her move at that point. If she wants to reach out to you, I mean, you've stated your terms, and so you say, hey, well, when are you free to get together? Assume that she wants to agree to those terms, but if she still denies you, then walk away again. I mean, your terms are there. It's like, well, this is what I can do, and if you can't, well, then I don't think we can be together, So it's like, it's negotiation. That's what it is. And agreeing to be in friend zone is just poor negotiation.